Hey, it's Vince Del Monte here, and if you want to build a successful and profitable online business, there's one thing that you've got to get clear on, and you need accountability to keep you aligned with this truth, and that is singularity of focus. Singularity of focus. I want to talk to you guys about that today. What we have discovered is that the most successful people in this space are one-dimensional. And I say that in a positive way. All right, if you look at the biggest YouTube channel right now on for fitness, who is it? It's Jeff Cavaliere, Athlete Next. Why? Singularity of focus. When you go to his channel, you know exactly what you're gonna get. Fitness videos. He's not talking about marriage. He's not talking about money. He's teaching you how to look your best based on training like an athlete. It's the same thing. He's putting the science back in strength. He's got a simple promise, which is what you need to do if you want to build a big brand, because a brand is simply a promise repeated over and over and over. All right, write that down. A brand is a promise that you repeat over and over and over. All right, and you've got to figure out, what is my promise? And as you've probably noticed over the last number of months, this channel has been shifting to helping you make money with an online business. And we're going to continue to do that because that is now my mission. And you got to ask yourself, what do I need to say yes to so that I can double down on it and not just do it, but do it really well so that you become the number one, number two worst case scenario in your space. All right, when the economy crashes again in the next couple years, the only two people surviving are the people at the top. And if you don't have that focus, you're going to get crushed. You can't be an online coach anymore. It's not enough. All right, you can't have just another body weight program. It's got to be a body weight program for college students, or a body weight program for moms that can only train 15 minutes 3 times per week. You've got to become a specialist. All right, and that requires focus, and you've got to say no to all the penny projects that you're dabbling with because it's spreading you thin. All right, you're multitasking, and when you're multitasking, you're basically doing 2 things poorly at the same time. All right, some of you guys are spread thin on multiple platforms, and you got to commit to one platform, right? You look at some of the biggest brands, they're not as big on other platforms as they are on some, right? If you look at, just look at some of your favorite guys. Their numbers are huge on one platform, but not as big as the other, and that's fine. That's not a knock on them. It's because they have singularity of focus, and they realize they can get everything they need from one platform if they become the go-to guy. So my question for you is, what do you need to focus on? And I'll give you a little definition of focus. Follow one course until successful. Okay? So maybe you need to kill your Facebook fan page and your Instagram page and put all your eggs into YouTube until you have your first 100,000 subscribers, and then 500,000, then 1 million. And you've got to just focus on that one platform, that one product. All right, you don't need 3 products. You don't even need 2 products. You need one product that's bringing in a steady stream of sales. You need one product that's high converting so that when you send traffic to it, people make money, and then they're going to send more traffic to it. Or when you do paid ads, when you send the traffic to it, you see an ROI. A lot of you guys need to kill a number of things, and the most important question you can ask right now is, what do you need to kill? What do you need to take off the list? All right, identify what are the 1 or 2 things that if you double down on, they will help you 10x your business. All right, and that's what successful people do. They say no to the many so they can say yes to the few. If you need help identifying what that one thing is, it's a great question to ask. And when I start coaching with students, we don't often come up with it right away because it requires some digging. You've been avoiding some of the questions you need to ask and the research you need to do to figure out where you should commit. But when you do commit and you say no to all the crap that's not putting any money in your bank account, then we can put all of our time, our focus, our money into one place, and we can actually get some traction, create that momentum. And that's when you're going to feel most alive. That's when you're going to be contributing the most, and you'll see the greatest return for that effort. And that's when you'll become an industry leader, and you'll be known as what we call one of the great ones. If you need some help getting clarity on what your singularity of focus should be, then I want to invite you to come to the 7-Figure Mastermind in New York City, where you'll meet all my coaching students, My coaches are guest speakers who are all big name dogs who are making a lot of money right now, who've been doing this for a long time. These are not one-hit wonders who've been doing this 1 or 2 years. These are individuals who've been in the game for 10 plus years. So you're learning from people that have gone through a lot of peaks and valleys and know what it takes to not just stay in the game, but crush the game. All right? If you're ready to make that leap and get the mentorship and coaching, then send me a message, or better yet, fill out the application on this page here or in the link below and apply for the 7-Figure Mastermind, and I hope to see you there. We can first jump on the call, make sure it's a good fit for you, and then we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.